Remember the time when the world's first mobile was introduced in the late 20th century by Motorola Company? No? How can you? You probably weren't even born then. Well, the mobile was quite a show. It was like an enchantment box and really heavy, but people were blown away by it. Later on, the coolest flip smartphones and slide telephones showed up. However, not long after, an amazing cell phone was introduced in the market, and people went crazy. It appears as though every one of you is probably watching this video on your cell phone. Smartphones nowadays are about indistinguishable as far as structure and their function or features are concerned. So, right now in this video, we are going to share the top most unusual smartphones that you most likely haven't seen previously or heard of before. But before getting things started, don't forget to like and share this video. Also, subscribe to our channel for more amazing and interesting videos. So, if you want to know more about the most strange and rare smartphones on the planet, then keep watching. Number 10. XIAN WANG 3838. Smoking is indeed injurious to health, but it's hard for smokers to resist, especially when you have a constant reminder in the shape of a smartphone. That's right, another Chinese novelty, a phone that is a cigarette case and phone simultaneously. China is one of the most thickly populated nations in the world. Mostly Chinese individuals are chain smokers. So hooked on this, a secret firm made a handset that resembles a pack of cigarettes on one side and a cell phone on the other. The phone costs around $175. The gadget is fitted with a shaded screen and a microSD opening and can play MP3 music. However, the fundamental element, as you've likely previously speculated, is a case to carry your cigarettes in it. So, here is a complete real-world portable smartphone with a cigarette case. Number 9. NOKIA 888. This handset is a case of adaptability. The thought is that the imaginative screen and the delicate casing will let you twist the phone in any capacity you need around your arms at both inward and outward directions. But for that, the telephone should be 5 millimeters thick. Furthermore, aside from that, this gadget comes with a built-in system that will permit it to move in case you get a message or call from someone. The telephones have come to existence with the Miracle Fluid battery, which is utilized for the power supply. The NOKIA 808 may handily be the handset from the future. So, hopefully we will soon see it on the market since it seems just extraordinary. Number 8. LENOVO C+. A smartphone when expanded, you'll probably see it as a TV remote with an extremely oversized screen. All things considered, these deliberately planned outside layers and troughs show up on the rear of the cell phone that is by all accounts surprising, yet these are fundamental areas that help in winding the phone onto your wrist. Isn't it cool? Yet, don't get too thrilled. When the handset has appeared to the press in a showcase in San Francisco, the ambassadors of Lenovo observed that the screen can break like cracked glass when folding it. The electronic gadgets within the C-Class are partitioned into various portions so this mobile can be utilized as a smartwatch. The interface changes as per the way you need to utilize it. Number 7. NEC Flip Smartphone. Before we tell you about this phone, let us ask you a question. How many displays do you think a smartphone needs? 1 like most cell phones these days? Or perhaps 2, yet we accept 3 is the super number indeed. Even among current phones, who can discover a multi-headed Cerberus? However, rather than 3 heads, this device has 3 screens and having 3 displays running Android, which is only the ideal answer for performing multiple tasks. The 3 screens are particularly helpful to work with the various apps, all at the same time. The keyboard on the rear of one of the screens is exactly what you need to work shockingly better with your flip mobile. Also, with 3 screens, you can utilize one to put your handset on the table and watch photographs and recordings or use it as a morning timer. Number 6. Nintendo Plus. This cell phone is the new fantasy for all gamer fans, yet this is certainly not a typical handset. It has surprising features. It flips its sides and turns rather than a normal keyboard. Under the screen, the maker of this device puts a lot of your game buttons, like a flat stick and D cushion, so at last, it is your phone to play. It looks like a PSPS version to me. Nintendo Plus has 2 front speakers and a particularly brilliant screen, and a stylus for such games that need extraordinary precision. The gadgets hold the screen set up. Gamers are going to love to get their hands on this handset. Number 5. The DRAS phone. The DRAS is most likely one-of-a-kind cell phone in the entire world. The main feature of this incredible phone is that you can fold and pile it up like a lot of domino tiles. Also, this cell phone has an adaptable display screen that can be curved at 180 degrees at 3 unique pivots. Another big advantage is that we get a giant screen that can be changed over into progressively minimized structures. You know what the great Uncle Ben of Spider-Man said, "With extraordinary powers there comes a great duty." It is true in this case. An amazing foldable cell phone in its most minimized structure in any event. Even when shrunken, the screen is working fine, and it shows any significant information notifications by utilizing a wide range of gadgets. When you look at it the first time, it may resemble a really odd phone, yet we are certain that the world is going to like it. Number 4. Google Project Ara. Everybody accepts that a progressive period is soon to come as far as cell phones are concerned. Simply take a look at this smartphone. Strange, right? Shockingly, Project Ara isn't available. However, the maker of renowned web access has one of these in his grasp. It passes by the codename A8.0.1, and it's most likely only a prior form for the designers. Right now, various pieces of the handset are associated with magnets. A few years back, Google proclaimed that the magnets are definitely not sufficient to keep the various modules together. So it was preferred to make these electromagnets that stick out from the center leave the square securely together. However, the cell phone isn't compressed. It is 12.5 millimeters thick minus the camera module, which isn't the finest option for a present-day cell phone. Yet, that is most likely one reason why Google chose to close this scheme. Number 3. AKYUMEN HOLOFONE. AKYUMEN HOLOFONE is an amazing handset in a considerable amount of ways. One of its coolest features includes 128 gigabytes of storage capacity, a micro SD card space, and a 7-inch display screen. Yet, most importantly, it has a fixed projector boosted by 3,500 milliamps of battery. The projector appears to have a monster bump at the rear side because of its substantial size. Despite the fact that it is adequate to cover 720p HD resolution, the light source is just 35 lumens, due to which it runs on an Intel Atom processor. Here's a shocking fact that it runs both on Android, just like Windows. Number 2. CHANG H2. Yeah, we get it, the name is horrific, but besides having an awful name, it has a genuine pro of its cover. The handset packs a closed infrared spectrometer which permits it to release a specific light emission that can break into various objects and bounce off certain particles, and basically that implies the cell phone is going to recognize what object you're pointing it at. It can distinguish between fat, proteins, and sugars. It can analyze pills even that are given over the counter. Most strikingly, this amazing phone can be utilized to tell if a pill you've been given is deceptive or on the off chance that it, all things considered, contains the genuine ingredients. You can tell without tasting any of them that which fruit on your bowl has the most sugar content in it. For instance, in any case, you could now use it on yourself to have the option to foresee your own muscle-to-fat ratio. These might be not so groundbreaking highlights, and it's most likely not going to be in any lead phone model. But still, the features are crazy. Who said smartphones are bad for health? Number 1. CAT S60. This is a mind-blowing cell phone on the grounds that a thermoswarm imaging sensor is found simply over the back camera, and to be truthful, that is an innovation that we don't generally observe under regular tech items. This cell phone is extremely noteworthy due to the fact that it can distinguish the temperature of each object precisely. CAT S60 has numerous useful features that may come in handy during climbing and camping, as it allows you to spot animals in the dark. Also, it can be used to check how hot your tea is before touching it. While baking, it can tell how hot the stove or oven is. It can even detect pipe blockages. Cherry on top, it's waterproof and can survive a drop from 7 feet. Undoubtedly, it is the best gadget for a mechanical laborer. Now with that, it's the end of our list. Which smartphone did you discover the most intriguing and valuable? Give us your feedback in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video then, don't forget to click on the notification bell button to stay updated about our latest videos. Thank you for watching it.